Hello there, and welcome back to the second episode. Last episode, I left off dying a couple of times, and it was painful. It was really, really painful, and I lost a bunch of stuff. And so, in between episodes, I decided to skip the boring part, and I just did a bit of work. So I chopped down all of these trees, and I moved them more central, if you'd like. Like I made them more organized and in a grid pattern. This doesn't fall. I think this one, yeah, I have to move this one block away because I'm going to keep this as my permanent station. So as you can see, I have left I've put down all of this one block and one half a block down. So it's weird to walk on, and I'm not, always running around getting food. I don't have to run around a lot, and I don't need to run around a lot, to be honest. I'm trying to sprint less and save up food. I also built this chute down here, down to where last episode I had this small mine. I decided to save the only lava bucket left from the end portal after I destroyed it. And I also built this cobblestone farm using another lava bucket. This is the progress so far. Up here we have, you'll be able to see another tube that goes down to the stronghold directly. So I just want this one to go to the mine and a way to come back up. This is like the central tube. All of the tubes will connect to it, and down here we have a drop straight down to the end portal room. Now this might look a bit grand, but it's not that grand. Actually, it's just a bunch of deep state I mined from down here. Yeah, so I had a mine. Oh, we are back. I can't tell you how many times I've died to these things. They've literally been such a pain and so annoying to deal with. I'm just gonna die right now again. Yep. The only thing you can do is hide and pray it doesn't find you. Nope, I'm dead. I'm gonna die to a silverfish right as this episode starts. So anyway, after I'm done running away from this, this is so previously before I built that tube, I would have to go down here and then into another cave and then swim down and then grab my stuff and everything. But now I just have this. It took me incredibly long to make, and nicely leads down here. And by the time I come back here, the silverfish is likely gone. See, that's infested. I showed you that in the last episode. If you break a hard block and it breaks easily, it's probably infested. So that's not infested. This is. This is also because this is, and so is this. Sometimes happens with deep state as well, but not that much with Dove. So as far as progress is concerned, I haven't done much progress. Oh yeah, I'm going to run a clip of me finding diamonds right down here. Yeah, so you might have seen in that clip that between episodes I died a lot to silverfish trying to clear this entire area out, but I've found 5 diamonds, and I'm not gonna mine them all. I'm just gonna mine 3 of them using the iron I have. I would have more iron, but I lost 3 pieces, precious pieces, to the silverfish and the lava. So I only have 6 iron left, 3 for the bucket and 3 for the iron, um, the other iron thing. So for this room, I originally wanted it to look like a nicer, better stronghold, more fitting with the theme of the spruce and the dark oak, but no dark, sorry, deep sleep. But I think I'm gonna turn this into a creepy, weathered, weird-looking underground cave to make it look like it was an abandoned area where people used to come in and they did tests on the end portal and they abandoned this place. And I'm also gonna add the nether portal. You see, that breaks. Fine. This is fine. Let me just hold this place so you can see better. So my plan for this is to have this area sort of transition into a portal. I remove this file, make it more broken and overgrown and abandoned, and then have the nether portal down here to where I found to where the silver spawner used to be. I did plan to use it because they were the only source of XP, but they were so annoying. They were extremely annoying. Out of hatred and spite, I just decided to break it. I'm just paranoid now. I'm just clicking every single block. Is it infested? Is it not infested? Is it safe to break? Yeah, most of the ceiling blocks are safe, but oops, I need to do something about this hole down here. But yeah. Also, I've decided I'm gonna stick with tough. I really like the look of tough, the unique shade it has. The only downside is that they're not really, you know, they're not exactly, how do I put this? They're renewable. Neither is deep slate. I have no idea why I use so much for this. It's a lot of deep slate wasted. So back here, I have realized that this is the limit of my mining. I can mine this block right here, but because of some glitch, I can't see the world border curve around here. I mean, I can see it there, but I can't see it here. So I can't mine the iron that I need. I am really lucky that all the diamonds are literally one block away from the border, and also the iron. The iron is right here. There was 5 pieces of iron, two outside the border, and then three inside. So I made the iron pickaxe, and I just want to mine it on camera. So, yeah, these still are. Still are. You're not even gonna let me mine the diamonds in peace. Seriously? I think I can kill you. Yeah, because your friends are too far away to notice. Okay, so I'm gonna mine three of them, and then I'm gonna use fortune to mine the rest of the two. You might be asking, where are you gonna get the books? Where are you gonna get the leather? Where are you gonna get everything else that you need? Well, I don't know, but it just feels like the right thing to do. Yes! And I'm just gonna leave these two. I mined this area out so that, in case there was lava and I would regret it for the rest of the series. That I didn't check. So, and this is also another problem. I can't place anything on that side, but I can like this, if that somehow makes sense. But now that I have the diamonds, I can keep on continuing downwards. Well, I'm not gonna bore you with that. We have diamonds, we have diamonds, we have the diamonds. Doesn't look that impressive. Yeah. Yeah, we're coming back 3 diamonds richer. And also a few hearts down. Here are the building blocks I use between episodes. I'm trying to find a good block palette. I mean, the polished stuff. The polished stuff is good. I'm trying to find a contrast between these blocks. It's a nice contrast. I really like it, but it just honestly doesn't go well with this. Like there needs to be something in between. Like there's something's missing. And even if you try really hard, these 4 blocks, there's too much contrast between the two. Yeah, sure, you could use cobblestone, but stone is not that. Stone is just, yeah, it just doesn't transition well. These two do. Such a pain to find these. I think put the diamonds away. I think this is a nice contrast. These are nice blocks, but this gives me an idea. Now that I'm thinking about it, this really would look like a cool, broken down, abandoned portal room with two eyes filled in and another portal down here. Oh yeah, I can grab the obsidian. So I have one, two, three. I have 8 here. I have 9. And then I believe, yeah, down here I have number 10. If you're wondering where number 10 came from, the spawner was right here. And I poured lava under the spawner so that it would instantly kill the silverfish because the tortoise didn't work. And stupid of me, I opened the water. I opened the water from up here, you know, the place where we came down from last episode. And yeah, it just created a large mess of cobblestone and obsidian. And that's how I got the idea to preserve the last 2 bits of lava. Because I saw the cobblestone here, and I preserved that lava and it turned into a cobble gem. So that's that. Also behind here, I want there to be copper, like right here, and then I'm gonna have. I was thinking copper, but I don't know what to do now. I already have the maximum I found copper in this entire chunk is the amount I found this chunk is absolutely ridiculous. I do not like the ratio of the ores in this one chunk. But then again, it's one chunk, so hmm, I don't know why I came down here. Yeah, hmm, I need this piece of log. Right, wait, never mind, I didn't. I just wasted the axe. I want to make a door, but then I realized I needed two, and I don't have a crafting table down here, so it's a waste of time. Let's go back up. I haven't made a chute directly from down there to up here. Also, I want to make a base. I can't keep living up there. It's weird. Okay, for this episode, let's lay down some plans that I need to do. I need to, first of all, I, yeah, I need to clear out that sand and I need to preserve it. That's number one. Number two, I need to, hmm, I, I'm thinking whether I should make my base above water or underwater. And I think underwater would look really cool. I would look real nice and I would connect these tubes up and I wouldn't have to go up and down all the time. I could make like a lab here, like circular dome. I don't have the sand or the glass for it, but I think I can make it work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna plan this out in creative and get it done with. It's the problem with this base. There's so many trees. I keep forgetting where the. Yeah, there you go. Because from up here you can't really see. Let's put all this junk back. Take the doors. Leave the diamonds in case I die. Actually, I'll take the diamonds and I'll turn into diamond pickaxe. Look at that. No, 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 don't leave me. Okay, that's yeah. You're pretty sure you're 2 steps away. You're 1 step away. You're done. So there's that. Let's go back down again for the 4th time this episode. Well, depends how I edit it actually. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna take too long. Each obsidian takes 10 and that's another minute. So I'll see you when I select all of these. And this is the last one. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I want to build this portal down here. If that makes sense. I wanted to look. No, no, why did you infest it? That block. Why would you? These things are so annoying. I just can't wait to get rid of every single piece of stone brick on the entire in the entire stronghold. Like, why? Why? Why must you torture me? Also died between clips. Another bunch of silverfish jumped on me, and it was. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put this diamond pickaxe away. I'm gonna continue with the stone one. So I want it to look as if, yeah, I have this. I want it to look abandoned. I want it to look like it's leading somewhere. And honestly, I think stepwise, yeah. So this is a step. This is another step. Third step would just make the portal like extremely squished. Like I would have literally one block of space to play with. I'm thinking we just leave it at this level, if that makes sense. Like I certainly don't have a lot of space to play with. Yeah, just two blocks, but then it doesn't feel like a stair. It feels more like a step. So yeah, this is not enough space. I need to like that. Maybe that seems fair enough. Just one step and then it leads to a portal. It could line up with this iron bar door back here, and I can barely enter. What's there? Nothing. Probably silverfish came through that one block gap. Ruined my day. So anyway, I think we go into a creative world and then we see how this looks. Obviously, I know that one, two, three, four, like this is five blocks and then six, seven, eight, nine. I have nine blocks of space to play with. If you count the pillars, that's seven. So I think yeah, this crafting table needs to be in a better location. I might just hide it somewhere in the wall. As for this area, yeah, I think we know what to do. Four blocks, five blocks ceiling. I think I have some space. Yeah, I have a few blocks to play with. One, two, three. Yeah, I have three blocks of height to play with the existing seven that I already have. Okay, let's just mine this gold and get out of here. Why? Where are you going? Wrong button. Let's go. Oh, can't forget the diamond pickaxe. It can't stay down here. This is silverfish infested area. I can't. I can't risk that. Oh, I mean, gold's not useful right now, but if we go to the nether and we find a good spawn, I think that'll probably work. Also, I'm debating whether or not to put the chunk borders inside the nether. That would be interesting. I can't go anywhere except for that one chunk, and it's gonna be a basalt delta for all I know. The worst biome for survival. Like, it doesn't even have wood, it doesn't have deep slate, well, sorry, deep, ancient debris. I meant ancient debris. It doesn't have much ancient debris. It's a pain to mine and not much netherrack, which is one of the primary blocks I want to use. I want to use some of those nether, what's it called? Nether bricks, netherrack for my build. So that's done. That's done. You were fast. You beat him. I mean, before we left, I'm pretty sure this one was on stage two. One was on stage three, and it's still on stage three. This one won by a long shot. Anyway, I'm getting too distracted. Let's just deposit this here, go back safely, and yeah, let's just go into a testing world and see what we can do. So I've currently modeled up this build right here, and I mean, It's well, it doesn't really mean it doesn't really matter what's like from the outside. It just needs to be nice from the inside. So I think this adds a little bit of depth, not much. I mean, it's still mostly the same thing over and over again. So let's try look for more intricate patterns. I mean, this could look good potentially, maybe, if that makes sense. I want it to look old and rickety and unused. So I'm just gonna do something beforehand to make this a bit more clear. This entire wall is going to be uh, yeah, somewhat like that. It's gonna be unfinished and a giant like hole broken through this thing. I mean, sure, it's a bit of a pain to get there. I might fall into the end portal and have to do everything again, but something like that. But again, we just have to do this mysterious and broken down. I mean, we could use the walls. We could definitely use the walls. Yeah, something like that along those lines. No, it looks too symmetrical. I think that's that. I need to just change this out for. So I think button here and here. And I mean, this is where I'll enter. That's the exit. I think I did a pretty good job. I might just change out some of the ceiling for different blocks, but I think this looks really good for a first build. I'm still experimenting with copper. I think that's a really nice touch. Because I wanted somewhat of this design back here, somewhat of a something like that. But this doesn't add very well in the rest of the build. So I think I'm gonna leave that idea out. Just keep it simple. And yeah, this is the drop-off point. I have added some water in the floor to make it look like it's broken and cracked places around. That's a bit too much, so I might just replace that back. Some walls down here, some small decor to make it look broken, unfinished. And that's it for today. I hope you guys had a great time watching, and I'll see you next time.